everybody. I'm Rebecca Spang. I'm a professor of history and I am the director of LAMP, the Liberal Arts and Management Program. So in many other years, LAMP has gathered with our seniors in the tutor room. We always reserve the IMU tutor room the day after commencement so that we can have our next year's celebration there. And for 2 years in a row now, we've had to cancel the tutor room reservation because there would be no large gatherings for commencement. So we are very sad about that. But nonetheless, I wanted to take the chance to put on my regalia, which I just love wearing, and wish you all a very, very, very happy start to whatever comes next. Right? That's why we call it commencement, because it's the beginning of something. It's not the end of things. So a wonderful thing actually about wearing my regalia is that total strangers yell out to me, congratulations, not knowing that, of course, I finished my Cornell PhD. This is actually Cornell Scarlet, not anybody else's crimson. I don't know, 20 years ago, maybe more. But anyway, here's the Cornell badge, but below it, I have another badge that I've put on my robes, which is the insignia of IU's College of Arts and Sciences, because that's where LAMP belongs. It belongs in the arts and sciences, it belongs in the college, and I'm very, very pleased to be able to direct it. So I just want to say a few special words of greeting and sadly, farewell for now to our seniors. And oh my, what a senior year you have had. We all know the LAMP mantra, one perspective is never enough. Probably many of us have a couple of t-shirts that say something to that effect. But I also suspect that right now, many of us are thinking that we'd rather have fewer sudden, sharp shifts of perspective. It would be nice, we often say, if things would just go back to normal. But what would that be? And I think getting some perspective on normal is maybe one thing we've all had over the past 18 months or so. And really, how far back in your memory do you have to go to get to a time when everything was normal? If you go back to the fall semester of your junior year at IU, was everything normal then? Nobody had heard of COVID-19. If you go back to when you were in middle school and probably you didn't pay much attention to politics, did everything seem normal then? Or maybe when you were in elementary school, and if you were fortunate and you were protected and you were sheltered, you didn't realize that the country was actually going through the greatest economic upheaval since the Great Depression of the 1930s. So I think the truth is that what you learn in growing up, what you learn in commencing your grown-up life, is that things never do quite go back to normal. Normal is something you feel because you're protected, you're sheltered, maybe you're ignorant. And life instead just keeps charging ahead. It doesn't go back. So graduations are always incredibly emotional times. They're happy times, sad times, proud times, hopeful times, frightening times. So actually, I have a little secret to tell you, which is that I did not go to my own college graduation. I was too scared. I was too scared of what would come next, too sad about leaving my friends, too unsure what I was going to do with my family. So I didn't go. And I actually also didn't go to the graduation for my PhD. I bought this later. So that was a loss. And you're suffering a kind of similar loss right now. But it's perhaps even worse for you because it's not of your own volition. And on the other hand, not having gone to my own graduation ceremonies means that now I am an absolute sucker for them. I love them. And I love getting dressed up for them. So we could say in a sort of accounting metaphor that a loss in one column, not having gone, is offset by a gain in the other, loving to go to graduations now. And I especially love going to graduations because I'm not the focus of attention. I get to celebrate your accomplishments, your achievements, and they are really remarkable achievements, especially given the ghastly, yes, ghastly 14 or 15 months that we've all had. And it's been worse for some than for others. So I know that as you go forward with the experiences you have had at IU, in LAMP, and in living through a pandemic and much more, you will go forward grateful for your education, for your health, for your family, for your friends, and you will make sense of whatever the world gives you, of whatever happens next, with resilience, ability, and creativity. I am so proud of you and so grateful to have met you. So please, please stay in touch. Congratulations. Imagine there's confetti everywhere.